In today's vlog, we have a match day vlog. We have our last away day vlog of the season.
Kommer in läget undan av målvakt och Keefe som också bland annat en kvartsfinal mellan Frankrike. Ja.
Ooh, that's thick.
It's very thick.
There you go. Piece of lake ice for you. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. You join us on a sunset hunt. As you can see, we found it. Frank's did a good job finding it. What you'll be more surprised at is we're sunset hunting at 2:35, which is a little bit ridiculous, but that's the north of Sweden for you. Let me spin it around so you can say hi to Frank's.
Hello.
In today's vlog, we have a match day vlog. We have our last away day vlog of the season. My club, S5Ep, we're going to be taking on Sylvia away, the penultimate game in the Etan Nora. So it's the last away days vlog for this year. I know you've enjoyed them, so hopefully this will be the best one yet. So if you enjoyed today's video, you have to do one thing, which is
like the video.
And if you like it even more than that,
subscribe!
You can click subscribe and come and join the Keeping Goals Union. We need to get home, we need to warm up because it's flipping freezing. We'll see you back there. So Sylvia, the last time that we played them, we drew 1-1 at home. Unlucky not to get the 1-0 win. Well, I say unlucky, they had some quite good chances, but they scored pretty late on to equalise. As you can see from the table, they're 2 points ahead of us. They're currently in 8th, which is the position that we're pushing for with these last two games. It's important to keep setting those targets, especially when you're in the middle of the table. You're not fighting relegation, you're not chasing the title, but setting those things that you can still chase for, still push for, is pretty important to give you that little bit of extra external motivation. A little bit like last week when we played Gefle, Sylvia play in pretty nice stadium. They share a ground with a team called Norrköping, who are a pretty big club here in Sweden. So again, it's pretty nice, get to play in quite a nice stadium again. Downside is, it's a long way away. We have to get down to Stockholm on the plane, and then there's quite a long bus trip even further south, which means that the bus is leaving tomorrow for the airport at 6 AM. So I think it's going to be a 5:15 wake-up call. It does mean it's going to be quite a lot warmer. It's probably 10 degrees warmer down there than it is up here. But I'm going to have to get an early night tonight just to make sure that I get enough sleep. We have all the kit packed. It's over there, waiting to go in the bag tomorrow morning. And yeah, it should be a good one. Looking forward to it. Anyway, I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Match day. Let's go. Good morning. Not sure if you can see me in the dark. 5:45 AM, -6 degrees. But it's match day, that's the most important fact. Walking up to the bus now. You know the drill by now. Bus to the airport, flight to Stockholm, bus down to Norrköping, the last away trip of the season. Whew. Let's make it count, eh? Excited to get out and play on here. Very nice one for the last away game. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go, get changed, warm up, and then the game will get going. Wish us luck. I'll bring you the highlights now. Let's go smash it.
Och det är skytteligaledaren i Etan Norra, nämligen Pashan Abdullah, nummer 7. Matcher här. Bland annat en kvartsfinal mellan Frankrike. Ja. Och det förlust hemma mot Goalkeeper 0-3 och förlust hemma mot Karlstad 1-2. Goalkeeper och Karlstad ju har varit med och fightats om andra platsen i tabellen. En plats som man skulle räkna allsvenskan som division 1, så är det här då egentligen division 3 och så kommer målet helt plötsligt. Det är mål för hemmalaget i den 17:e matchen. Är Piteås och tar den här bollen vägen. Det är nära där borta i stolpen. Den till Bergen. Bergens inlägg är bra. Bollen rakt upp i luften. Tappar och sen är det ju räddning på mållinjen mer eller mindre. För de som kommer ihåg så var det Lund som besegrade Karlslund med 2 matcher. Ja, bra avslut utifrån på mål. TFF föll borta mot Brommapojkarna med 1-2. Då här ligger man ju kvar under nedflyttningssträcket med sina 25 poäng. Och så är det nära igen här. Piteå nyss. Det var vad som hände. Kan ha hittat avslut också. Passning in i straffområdet. Kommer ett jätteläge. Oj. Assist på 1-0-målet. Här då, en bye. Boll i djupled, Pashang får han med sig bollen och får med sig åttorna från vänster och för 3:e gången, Fredrik Johansson. Och den där är ju riktigt bra, ja, där är han. Pashang Abdullah, jag sa det tidigare i matchen, han är väldigt... Ja. Målet. Tyvärr så när det gäller ettan-fotbollen finns ju ingen officiell statistik när det gäller assistpoäng. Här kommer man igen och det är mål igen för Piteå. Och den här gången är det Modo Mbye som gör sitt första mål för Bergen. In med bollen, in mot straffområdet. Där Folgen Hellström spelar vidare till Modo Mbye som gör sitt. Samtidigt som man tycker att Fredrik Johansson borde kunna placerat in den här bollen med en bredsida. Här är Pashang Abdullah på språng mot Hedenius. Och är det straffspark. Ja, det är ny räddning av Lindell som då har en fördel på Johansson. Ja, det blir ett alternativ till Abdullah. Ja, det är ett högt inlägg. Bra inlägg. Skottläge. En riktig skjuts i det, Alexander Alf. Det är bra mur från Piteå och snubblar man sig igenom här via Alexander Alf. Och så är det ett läge och så är det en ny fin målchans. Kvar på Näström. Passningen nästan. Johansson försöker hitta Abdullah igen där med en liknande hörna som Abdullah knoppar in i den första halvleken. Faran inte över och där kommer mål! Där kommer 3-1 för Piteå. Jaha ja, ett som kommer här. Bort ur det av straffområdet, nickas in. Oj, ja. Och in Sylvia i matchen målmässigt. In och skruvad sak, vad tar den vägen? Här kommer skottmöjlighet, Varubva. Undan utav Pashang Abdullah. Det är lite ont om tid nu för hemmalaget. Underläge 1-3 och det där inlägget kan ju Conor och plockar ner ganska enkelt mot Hampus Näström. Här kommer möjligheten till reducering. Och där kommer den ju inte, bollen går ju utanför. Ja. Assis. Det är den 4:e tilläggsminuten. Assis Kommer in läget undan av målvakt O'Keefe som också får med sig frisparken. O'Keefe blir liggande. I den 17 matchminuten tog ledningen och där är saken klar. Det blir vinst för den...
Big win. A little bit battered and bruised after that one. Took some hits, but what a win. Nice way to have our final away game in a nice stadium like this, getting a win as well. Shame we couldn't keep the clean sheet, but big 3 points, that's the most important thing. Get in there. Right, got a long bus trip back now. Gonna be another late one, but it's a little bit easier when you got 3 points with you. Let's get back to PTO. Come on. When we get to the airport, there's one place that I go to before anywhere else. A lot of you all know it, but they do the best milkshakes, so I'm on the way there. Tjena! En powershake snälla. Stor.
Vad heter du?
Conor. The best. So the day started in the dark and it finishes in the dark. About 20 hours later, we're back in Peterborough. It's still freezing, but we've got a smile on our face after getting 3 points. 1:15 in the morning. Definitely time for bed. I will see you after a big sleep. And we're back. We've had a sleep. We've recovered from the final monster away trip of the season. It's been tough doing so much travelling. It's the first time in my career that I've probably had to do this amount. And whenever I used to hear the top pros or the managers talk about travelling and how tiring it was, I always used to roll my eyes a little bit and think, oh, it can't be that bad. But I have to say, after having done so many of these long away trips with long bus journeys, plane journeys, it really does take it out of you. So it's been a big effort from all the staff and all the players that we've done that every other week and still managed to come away from away trips with some big results, like the one on Sunday. And it was a big win, really enjoyed it. Lovely stadium, as you saw. I always enjoy playing in those bigger stadiums. It's even better when there's a crowd there, but in any case, it is a lot more enjoyable when you're playing in that type of setting. And we played some really good football. We defended really well, probably apart from that first goal. Very aggressive with our press. Sylvia are a good footballing team, but we didn't give them any space to play. And we scored some nice goals, could have had even more. As you can see from the table, it leaves us in 8th place, top half of the league, before going into the final game of the season. 8th is where we want to finish. It's the highest that we can possibly finish, top half of the league, and for a team that was written off as relegation favourites, that would be a massive, massive result. I wanted to do a little bit of a GK review, as we normally do, on some of the actions within the game. And for this analysis, I wanted to look at the crosses that I faced from Sylvia. Now, I get a lot of questions from you guys about crosses. Personally, I think it's one of the hardest parts of a goalkeeper's game. To be able to judge the cross well, make the right decision, and then execute the correct technique is really, really tough. And we saw that with probably my first and my final action in the game, that taking crosses can be difficult and you do have to be brave. Looking at the first cross, it's the second time that I've touched the ball in the game. As soon as he's cut in on his right foot, I know that he's going to try and play the ball into the box. And when he does, and I see that first few moments of the flight of the ball, I'm pretty sure that the striker has a better chance of getting to the ball first than my centre half. I know that it's going to land close enough for me to be able to impact the play, so I have to make the decision very early whether I'm going to come or whether I'm going to let my centre half deal with it and shout away. I decide early to come, I put in a big shout to make sure that I can claim the ball, and I'm pretty aware before I come for it that I'm going to probably get a hit, either from the centre forward or from my defender. But they call goalkeepers brave for a reason. We need to put our heads in, often where people put their feet in. So that's what I had to do. Come fast, come hard, collect the ball, hold it, and then take the hit. I was fortunate, it managed to come off my shoulder and then onto my neck, so it wasn't that bad. But the most important thing is that you hold the ball, keep it tight, and we did win the free kick from that situation. Similarly, with my final action of the game, 3-1 up, last minute, the same winger cuts in on his right foot, and again, as soon as it leaves his foot, I need to make a decision within those first few moments of tracing the flight of the ball. It's coming into an area that I can impact. I know that there are a lot of players in the box, including attackers and defenders, so I make the decision to come, I put a loud shout on it, and because there's so many bodies in the box, I elect to use the punch instead of a catch. If I know I'm going to get a big hit, I'm going to try and use a punch instead of a catch to try and get the ball as far away from the goal as possible. That way it removes any doubt that even if I catch the ball and I get a big hit and it makes me spill it, some referees might give it as a foul but others might not, and I don't want that question. So I go for the punch, try and get as much height and distance as I can, and I was just unfortunate that the biggest player on their team tried to come in with as much pace and power as he could, leading with his elbow a little bit. So it was a big hit, we both went down, but fortunately not too much pain on it. So the most important thing is that you make your decision early and you commit to it, whether that's in the first minute of the game, the last minute of the game, or anywhere in between. It takes practice, repetitions, bravery, but if you can get strong and confident on crosses, it can be a very, very important part of your game. But that's it for this week's episode of Keeping Goals. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the final away day vlog of the season. If you did, please give it a like. It helps us out loads. I know I say it every week, and I'm really, really appreciative of all of you that do. And if you haven't already, click subscribe, come and join the Keeping Goals Union. I'll see you next Sunday for the next video as always, but have a great week. Look after yourselves, keep chasing improvement, and I'll speak to you in a bit.